Just getting ready to go to Chicago, just helping Chicago out, helping the men's national team out, and helping condition. And obviously, she's been training on her own. So any opportunity where she could come train with the team, we offered her Chicago, we offered Warriors of the family, and see if we could help them out. That's why she's here.
So it was just like a one-day thing?
No, she'll be back again on Wednesday to help out. It's an open thing for her. She wants to come in, she's welcome to come in. Just trying to prepare. I think she's going to be going to Chicago maybe the end of June or whatever, so she needs to get some training sessions in. Obviously she lives in Portland, so it makes sense for her to come here. I'm an easy-going guy like that.
I noticed. Well, just moving, I know you've got Vero and
Steph.
How was this was their first training today?
Yeah, first training session. They came in last week. Yeah. They trained on Friday, obviously, with Mike, but it was just a basic session. And now this was the first proper team training session. We gave them off a couple of days over the weekend to refresh and regroup a little bit and get ourselves together for the Boston debacle. So we're ready to go again. I mean, you can hear the spirit today. It's been great today. It's been great practice. I think when you add players, it adds a little bit of unknown, a little bit of intrigue to the whole thing. So I think everybody's pumped up and raring to go.
How did those two look from what you were seeing out there today?
Well, Vero I've had before. Vero, she likes to be called, not Vero. She always makes fun of me for calling her Vero. It's Vero. She's just a class player. I mean, you can see in the game, in the possession game, she sees the game so well and disguises a lot of things. Just clever. You know? Steph, the first time I've seen Steph play live, obviously I've seen a videotape on her, but just to see her live, she's young, athletic, very Emily Menges-esque, but with the left foot. And obviously we need a left-footed player, a little bit short on the left side, so I think she'll be a huge plus for her. They're fitting great in the locker room. I had some great conversations with them already. They love Portland already. They spent the weekend in Portland, which was great. They got to look around the city, which most players don't. When they first come in, they go straight to training. So I think they're both settled in now. I mean, Steph's only 19 years old, so she's a young one, and it's never easy coming to a different country, but I think she'll settle down really quickly. And Vero's been here before, so I think he's going to be a massive plus for us, no question.
Do you see them as being in the starting lineup on Saturday?
I have no idea. Obviously we'll take day by day. We got Rachel pushing, we got Alex pushing, which is a good thing from a coach's perspective. There's a lot of players pushing to get in the lineup. Obviously Tar can't play, so there obviously will be at least one change in the lineup. And obviously Kat played left back, but there will be a change in the lineup. It depends how the week goes. Wednesday we're going to go full field. We'll see what happens Wednesday, and we'll make the final decisions probably after Wednesday night into Thursday, and then through Thursday and Friday practices, work on the group we think that will start on Saturday night.
Where is Alex at? Could she play 90 now?
Alex, I don't think she can play 90. I would doubt it. It depends with Alex. I wouldn't say she's at 90, but I think she can definitely play. There's no question. Rachel's a different. She's still got a little bit ahead of her. She hasn't gone into short-sided yet until she gets into the 77s, 4v4s, and I don't think she'll be. I don't think she'll be 100%. Maybe not even ready for the weekend. We're hoping she will be. But Alex can play, no question about it, and she will play this weekend. The question is how long she'll play.
When you look at the amount of talk that's been going on about players coming in and reinforcement, I guess. Do you think that might have okay, fair enough. Do you think that might be playing a role in the performance, particularly in the Boston game? I mean, I'm sure there were other things that went on that you saw, but I just know there's been so much talk about these players coming in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know, I'm not one of the players, so they would have to tell you that. The only thing I would say is Boston, it was just one of those games. I think it was a complete aberration. From the first minute we gave up the goal, we had a great warm-up, funny enough, probably the best warm-up we've had all season. I watched them in a warm-up, I usually don't watch the whole one. I was like, wow, we look really good today. And then, we got the team sheet, and the team sheet was completely different. I think that might have thrown us off altogether, because we prepared for one thing and we went into a completely unknown thing. I mean, 8 different starters that we'd never seen before, not even on game tape. So I think it was a little bit difficult for the players who were very athletic, the players that came in, and I think we just got caught out a little bit, and obviously I got to take responsibility for that. We got caught out, and they got a goal in the first minute, and then we coughed up the second goal, which was ridiculous. A huge error on the second goal, and they went down to 10 players, and then we gave a goal right before half-time. So by half-time, had we gone in 2-0 half-time, I thought we maybe could climb back in the game. For second half we did quite well. But I think second half was good for us, The first time we've been heavily down at half-time. We had a good chat about half-time. There wasn't any ranting and raving, and we tried to win the second half with 10 players. I thought we created 5-6 great chances, and some of the football inside the game wasn't so bad when you watch a game tape back, but obviously the result wasn't good enough for us. And, we've looked at it, we looked at the goals, we gave up some really soft goals. There's still a couple of decent performances there, and hopefully it's always hard to give them a couple of days off after a result like that, but we gave them off. We felt it would regroup and refresh everybody, and everybody was flying today. It was a tough session today, and I think it's going to be a great week of training. We're here for like 2.5 weeks at home, 2.5 weeks training in our own stadiums. I think it's going to be critical for us in preparation for the next couple of days.
When you look at trying to pick a starting lineup for Saturday and moving forward, how much does a game like Boston play into it, or do you even look at that as an aberration?
Yeah, it's an aberration for me. Boston's gone. We can't bring it back. We lost the points, and Sky Blue at home's gone already. To me, this is a new team now. It's almost like we started pre-season this morning. That's the way we all feel, I think, and I think everyone knows that they got to be at their best this week if they're going to get in the lineup the weekend. And the competition for spots hasn't been as rife as it should be at this level, and we've only had 14, 15 competing for spots because we haven't had enough players here, and now you've got 18, 19 competing for starting spots. I think it's going to make a big difference this week, and the competitive element today was much higher than it's been the last couple of weeks, and as well as they've trained. I mean, they've never trained poorly. I got to be honest, the group is a really great training group, but I think there's a little bit extra spice this week, and I think when world-class players come in, they add a little bit of spice anyway to it, and the fact that Alex is on the field, Vero's back, Rachel's on she's in most of the drills other than the short side, and Catley comes in too, and I just think they add so much difference to it. I'm a big believer in the foreign players and what they bring to the field, both in training, both in the locker room, both in the mental approach, because they've seen, they've watched Barcelona and Real Madrid week in, week out, and they follow Liverpool and Man United, and they watch a lot more games than the players in America do, which I wish the players would watch more games, but they live in that moment and they live in those places where they can watch games all the time, and I think it's critical for players to improve by watching top-class games.
And obviously Ali got called back in, and then Alex is going. How do you feel to see Ali get called in again, and then
it's great for Ali. I mean, she deserves to be there, obviously full-time. I think Jill likes her too, likes the way she plays, and she's had a great season so far for us, and I think that even Vero will make her even better now. I think she's scored a lot of important goals so far this season, but now I think we're going to see if she can really create with Vero, if they can break down defences and they can cause problems and give Sink and Alex and Jess something to feed on, some meat to chew on, and I'm looking forward to seeing those two combined. They look great in practice today, both as neutrals, and they were excellent together, so hopefully that'll be a big help for us, no question. And obviously Alex, we're pleased that she's gone back in. I'd rather have her here for the game, but it is what it is, and I know she's eager to get back. We spent 8 weeks getting her ready, so I hope they're intelligent enough to do what they need to do to make sure she comes back in one piece. And I think me and Jill have had an email conversation about it, and I think it's important that Alex knows what she can do, what she can't do, and she just wants to be healthy and playing again. And her goals are to win a championship. Her goal is to win a World Cup and win Olympic Games. So if she can achieve all those three things, I'm sure she's going to be sensible about it.
Thank you, Paul.
All right, guys.